everybody. How are you? I hope you're having a good morning. So it's currently 1 o'clock in the morning over here. So what in the heck am I doing up so doggone early? Well, I haven't gone to bed yet. I was up working and keeping an eye on all things foodie beauty, but I was working. I just finished up my work and I'm feeling a bit snarky. I checked out Chantal's live, the one that she did completely in the dark, and I wanted to use my snarky energy to react to her. So, for those of you that like Spicy Rose, you're going to be very, very happy with this react because I'm not going to hold back with her. I'm just not. She's been annoying me lately with some of the things she's been doing behind the scenes, and I'm just going to let it all out. I'm not going to go full throttle, but I'm going to be snarky. I sure am, especially considering the fact that she's had a lot to say about the reaction channels, calling us all trash, we're a bunch of vultures, we're content thieves, and expressing a lot of hostility at the reaction channels, even though, quite honestly, the reaction channels work harder on her content than she does. She's over there whining and crying about, oh, look, all these people over here on my channel. They're so disloyal. They watch the reaction channels well. Chantal, the stream that you did last night while Frenchie was live, that's a prime example of why people are leaving your channel and going to the reaction channels because honestly, who's going to sub up to a channel? It doesn't take any pride in their content nor themselves. Who's going to buy a membership to a channel that you're going to do your streams completely in the dark? I will give you guys a word of warning because I do care about my audience. If you're somebody and you're about to watch this react, I caution you against eating or drinking anything while doing so. And why is that? Well, because Chantal goes into detail about something that is allegedly going on with her, namely the fact that she's got a very nasty golf ball sized boil near her private area. And she also described another boil that she had back in Thailand that there was an incident allegedly where she was walking into her hotel room and it burst and it's just a lot of gross detail. I don't want to make you nauseous right now before we even get started, but you get the picture. She's describing something really gross and disgusting, which begs the question, Chantal, you have said that showing your marriage certificate is too private. You said you want your privacy, that you are allowed your privacy, and you're right. You are allowed to keep some things private, but your choice of what you keep private is very, very strange. You won't show us the marriage certificate, but you'll tell us all about a boil you allegedly have in detail. Kind of gross, girlfriend. Really gross. Like, we don't really need to know that. But it's 1 in the morning, almost 1:30 in the morning, and I'm going to react to you. And considering how annoyed I am, I'm not going to hold back. I don't even care. So, tell y'all what. Let's get into the Twitter peeps. There's not a whole lot to go through, but there is some stuff. And you guys can see some of the shenanigans that she's up to just to kind of give you a preview of things to come. And am I going to fast forward through a lot of this live? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's far too long. And there are going to be some boring parts. We don't need the boring parts. I'm just here for what the good stuff, and I'm going to call it a morning. I don't even care. So let's get into those Twitter peeps, shall we? All right, it's time for the Twitter peeps. If the birds are singing, then Chantal's ears are ringing. So let me just go ahead and bring up the screen. All right. I am prepared this morning. Okay, so for those of you that are on Twitter, that you would like to follow me on Twitter, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. Let's start here with my tweet that I just posted 15 minutes ago. I said, so Foodie Beauty won't show a marriage certificate. It's too private and none of our business. But we'll talk about her nasty boils. Make it make sense. I know. The choice of what she wants to keep private is very, very odd. Extremely odd. Raksha Kaur says you don't want to entertain those you call disloyal beezers in your chat. And since when in the Kuwait arc has your cheap content been entertaining, I wonder? All you do is stuff your face. Even beezers want to watch something other than your disgusting eating. Right. Because not everybody in the audience is a feedie. Not everybody in the audience has the food fetish. It's not 100% feedies in there. Of course, they would like to see anything other than that, but that's all you want to do. You want to turn your YouTube channel into essentially an adult fetish channel. And you want to do adult fetish stuff in full view of the public in front of an all ages audience. Inappropriate. Take it to Patreon or something, Chantal. And yes, it is pathetic. Florida Salt and Sass says, I need a word with whoever told her that she could sing. Yeah, I want to have a word with them too. I want to have a very strong word with them in Minecraft for a minute. Who told her that she could sing? Her singing voice is horrible. Perfectly Imperfect says she probably got that boil from the visa run she just did. I have a question. How in the world did she get this boil? Considering she doesn't go anywhere, she doesn't do anything, she doesn't move very much. Is that the reason why she got the boil? And, I even question if she even has it in the first place. And I say that, y'all, let's stop and think for a minute. What has she been doing lately? She's been going out, driving around, getting food and whatnot. Question. Anybody out there, if you had a golf ball sized boil near or around your private parts, that would be rather painful, wouldn't it? Yet Foodie was, toddling around all over Kuwait getting her food. She didn't say anything about it then, and she wasn't walking around in pain. So what happened then? There was no mention of pain from anything then, but all of a sudden now it's an issue and it's the size of a golf ball? Rule number one, y'all. I think it's time to remember rule number one. Chantal lies. She may not have a boil at all. She might be just straight up lying to us. Over there walking around and doing things and no problem. But all of a sudden in one night, the boil just pops up all by its doggone self. Yeah, sure. Okay. Perfectly Imperfect said Foodie Beauty has an abscess on her privates again. Yeah, kind of gross. Or so she says she has one. Raksha Kaur says, and once more, Foodie Beauty feels the need to talk to every stranger on the internet about her private parts and the huge, disgusting boil she has in there. What have we done to deserve this? Nothing. Pardon me. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Goodness, I need some liquid to drink. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. She never learned any modesty or decorum. Enigma 2025 says, what 41-year-old woman talks like an infant? Is this one of these many fetishists? Her acting child like wearing a bib and foo-foo? I wonder if he wears PJs. Foodie Beauty, she's been acting so weird lately. And why the I miss you if he's home? Clearly he isn't. She told on herself. Why are you telling your husband you're missing him if he's supposed to be home? And where is he at like, say, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning? Why isn't he home? What is he doing that he's not home? That you're saying that you miss him? Well, let's watch the clip and see what the heck's going on here.
Babe, the Position movie. Babe, I miss you.
I hate that voice. Can I go on record as saying I hate that voice? I really hate that voice. I hate the baby voice. She's what, 41, 42 years old, and she's still talking like a child? Where did this baby voice come from, and how could we get rid of it? I remember back in the Canadian Villa days, she would use the baby voice here and there on Pete's when she wanted him to do something for her, like go get her food from the front door because she was too lazy to get her big butt up and go walk downstairs and go get it. So he would go fetch it for her like a faithful puppy. But the baby voice has been all over the place in the Kuwait arc. I don't like it. I can't stand it. It's inappropriate. It's gross. It's weird. It's strange. And it needs to go away. It really needs to go away. Like, who is this voice for? It is not something that's going to turn him on. Why is she using the baby voice on him? Doesn't she realize how irritating and stupid it sounds to Salah? She's not going to get her way with Salah using that voice. And I'm sure it is such a turn off. Ugh.
Oh. Babe.
What is this voice? Chantal, stop using it.
Babe. Babe, the position.
Isn't that weird how she goes from babe to her normal voice? Babe. Ugh.
Movie. Babe, I miss you.
I'm sure he doesn't miss you. If it's midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and he's not home, he ain't missing you. You aren't even a thought on his mind. He is somewhere else with other people having fun, and you ain't one of them. He has more fun without you than with you. That's why he stays away. That's why he's out late at night without you. Because you're not fun.
Babe. Babe.
Nails on a chalkboard, that voice. Can't stand it. So gross. So inappropriate for a 40-something-year-old woman. Perfectly Imperfect says Foodie Beauty is having a health issue and is currently live streaming using a blank screen. Yeah, weird. Absolutely weird. All right, away from Foodie Beauty, I am still sad about Val Kilmer passing away. Because I remember all the movies that he made. Many of them were my favorites. He did so many. Top Secret. I loved him in Top Secret. Loved him in Real Genius. Top Gun. Oh, I really loved him in the Doors movie. It was just so scary how he was acting like Jim Morrison. There's so many. Top Gun Maverick. There were so many more that he did. The Saint. He was such a great actor. And here he is. That's courtesy of The Sting. And this is a clip from when he was in the Doors movie. And here's an interesting fact about him being in the Doors movie. Val Kilmer lived and breathed Jim Morrison for almost a year before cameras rolled. Afterwards, he had to seek psychiatric help to get Jim out of his head. He should have won an Oscar for his incredible performance. He wasn't even nominated. Wow. Well, he was really committed to the role. I'll tell you that. Sure did. Sure was. Your mom's emotional support carrot says, quickly, everyone, run, don't walk, to steal this content from Chantal. Can you believe the screen grab? Yes, this is the original content that she had on her screen during her live. The live she had for approximately 3 hours, yet claimed to be in misery. Right. So she's just sitting there saying, I'm in pain. I've got this huge golf ball sized boil. You would think something that severe, she'd be going to the hospital or somewhere to get it treated. She's in pain, but she's going to sit there and do a YouTube live instead of going to get medical treatment. Only Chantal. Only her. Only she would do that. Her need for attention is greater than the care for her health. Hence the reason why her health sucks. Sandy Quesadilla says, I've been working in healthcare since my early 20s. What did I just read, bro? Milker says, other things we learned this stream. It's a returning boil. The last one popped as she walked across the hotel and splattered down onto the floor. No panties. Oh my God. I guess her and Salah smelt it immediately. Oh my God. Ew. Gross. Look, I got questions. All this detail that she's talking about. And I got another question. Didn't Chantal tell us that she can't see below her waist? She can't really bend down. So where is she coming up with all this detail? Where? Her imagination kind of figures. Enigma 2025 says she definitely role plays with Salah by baby talking, then changes her voice to normal. Well, it's gross. I don't like that role play. And if they're going to do it, they need to do it in private only with the camera off. And thank you very much. Milker says, not Chantal admitting she has a kitty golf ball sized abscess. Look, I don't even want to know how that happened. I don't want to know the story. I can do without it. I don't need that in my head. All right. Let's see. The frumpiest biscuit said, but don't forget, the marriage license is too private and personal. Her driver's license status is also too private and personal. A story about her nasty boil erupting, its nasty grossness all over a hotel floor that we know she didn't clean up, fine to share to the world. I know. That's just nasty. I didn't need to know that. Now this is going to be very sad, but I wanted to include this because this guy is awesome. This guy is really awesome. And unfortunately, he's no longer with us. Like I've seen this on Twitter a few days, and I'm like, it's so sad this happened to him. But this man loved animals so much. He ran back inside. There was a fire. He ran back inside to save the cats. He never made it out, but over 150 cats did. His final act was one of pure, fearless love. Christopher showed us what true devotion to animals looks like. May his legacy forever remind us that every life matters. May we carry a spirit of courage and compassion as we continue to protect the voiceless. We honor you, Christopher. The world is better because you were in it. Yeah, this gentleman, he cared for well over 200 cats, and there was a fire or something, and he ran back inside to get the cats, and he saved quite a few before, unfortunately, he passed away. But Christopher, you're awesome, sir. I'm sorry that you didn't make it and the other cats didn't make it, but you will not be forgotten. You're a great dude. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Ron says, hey, Salah, are you ready to blow dry her wound like loyal Pete's did? Nah, he ain't ready for that. As much as Pete's cared about Chantal, he didn't even like doing that job. So I seriously doubt that Salah is going to be doing it for her. Narky says, my prediction is Chantal will find out quickly why having uncontrolled diabetes is a bad idea when this boil doesn't heal the way it should. This summer is going to be make or break for her health. She is ripe for major skin infections like cellulitis. Correct. She's got diabetes. Boils can come on because of diabetes, and there can be all kinds of complications with that. Kelly says, dang, Foodie Beauty is lying down and she's out of breath. I'd be so scared. I believe she's at the point she needs to be on oxygen. A doctor told me once when I had a boil lanced, it was because of my diabetes, and I've gotten them off and on throughout my life. Very painful. Yes, diabetes can increase the risk of developing boils. Diabetes weakens the immune system and impairs blood flow to the skin, making it more susceptible to bacterial infections, including boils. Boils are painful, pus-filled bumps that typically form on hair follicles. True, all true. And another warning, I'm going to play this for y'all. This might make you very ill. This is going to be gross and disgusting, but this is a story that she's telling about the boil in Thailand, courtesy of Perfectly Imperfect.
Like the last times I've had it, it went away okay. It was really gross. Like the stuff that comes out of it stinks, man. It's horrible.
Yeah, and you know what, Foodie? You've had boils before. As I remember correctly, when you lived at the Canadian Villa, you had a boil. It was, right near your bra line, and you had to have it lanced, and it took forever for that thing to heal. You just keep getting boils. What is going on with you? You keep getting these boils.
It popped on its own. The one in Thailand popped. I was walking into the hotel room. The sack, oh gosh, that was painful. Stop laughing at me.
And she's laughing about it. She's laughing about having a boil. She's laughing about boils reoccurring on her. I wouldn't think that was a joke.
It popped and it was all over the floor.
You know what? I don't want to listen too much to that. That's gross. Were you not wearing panties? You know what? Don't even answer that question, Chantal. I don't want to know what you were wearing or not wearing. It's just gross, okay? It's just freaking gross. Moon Goddess Tarot says Chantal, aka Cutie, has a golf ball sized kitty boil that keeps reoccurring but usually bursts on its own. Ugh. The fact that one was there in the first place is weird. The fact that a boil keeps popping up there is even more weird. You need to go to the hospital and get that checked. Cutie just told the internet she is a stank kitty. Yeah, because it can't smell too good. I don't think he's going to smell too good. Okay, what else we got here before we go into the live? King Savoy says, this mental health nugget glinted, I have to do it. Whenever Foodie feels backed into a corner, she becomes a fighting animal to get back to her comfort. The declaration, I have to do it, rather than want, equals failure every time, and she knows it. Gotta want it. She wants to, what? She wants to seal. Yeah, she doesn't want to get healthy. If she says, I need to get healthy, it's because she's being pressured or forced to do it, not because she wants to do it. Okay, so we're done here with the Twitter peeps. So let's go on to the rest of it. And she's in the dark, which I'm okay with. I don't have to see Foodie's face. I would rather not see Foodie's face. Would you? I mean, is that a deal breaker here? Do we need to see her face? We don't see her face enough? I'm okay with not seeing it. I just need her voice. I just need the commentary to react to. I don't necessarily have to see her. But yeah, you can see she's in the dark. 3 hours in the dark, even though she's got a boil. Salah should be taken to the hospital right now. You know what? Hold on a minute. Before we do that, I almost forgot. Let's include this because I looked up some stuff. All right, boils and diabetes. People with diabetes are more prone to developing boils, which are skin infections caused by bacteria. Why diabetics get boils more often? High blood sugar levels. High blood sugar can damage blood vessels and nerves, making the skin more susceptible to infection. Poor circulation. Damaged blood vessels can reduce blood flow to the skin, making it harder for the body to fight off infections. Weakened immune system. Diabetes can weaken the immune system, making people more susceptible to infections, including boils. Skin conditions. Diabetics may have other skin conditions such as eczema, or psoriasis, which can increase the risk of boils. Symptoms of boils in diabetics. Boils in diabetics may present with the following symptoms: a red, painful bump on the skin, swelling and warmth around the bump, pus or drainage, fever if the infection is severe. Treatment of boils in diabetics: you need antibiotics, drainage. Large boils may need to be drained by a healthcare professional. Blood sugar control, skincare. Pay attention to that one, foodie. Skincare. Regular bathing, moisturizing and avoiding scratching can help prevent skin infections. Regular bathing, foodie. Did you hear me? Regular bathing. You've got to take a shower. You've got to bathe yourself. You got to clean your skin. Complications of boils in diabetics. Boils in diabetics can lead to complications such as cellulitis, spread of infection to surrounding tissues, abscesses, deep pockets of pus. Pay attention to this one, foodie, and gangrene. That is tissue death. Tissue death. And if you've had a reoccurring boil in the same place, these things could occur. You want all that by just leaving it alone? Do you? You want that? I don't think you do. I really don't think you do. But let's go back to her live. See what this fool is up to. All right, what do you want to say, foodie? What? Tell us.
Sock Beezer. Okay, guys. Hi, Breezeth. This stream only for now is going to be in horizontal, only because like the way I have my cameras blocked with an eye thing from the plane, because
What plane? What plane? Did you go on a plane ride recently? What plane?
I'm sealing. And hey, Mr. Bazid. Nastoon. Danny Love. I'm not, you know, visa running, okay? Just, I'm in my bedroom and I'm not hijabied. So, yeah, I'm not feeling too good, so.
Well, you know what? If you're not feeling too good, go take care of that. Why did you do this live? FFG went live, and then a few minutes later, you went live with this. Tell me that you watch FFG without telling me you watch FFG. Literally, as soon as she goes live, you go live. And why? Why did you go live? It's not like you wanted the attention back on yourself, did you? I mean, you didn't do this live and you were raging. So what was the point? What was the point of going live when she went live? What, were you lonely? You needed attention? You wanted to see if people from her live would come over to your live? What was the thinking? And Chantal, all the griping and groaning and moaning and complaining that you do about the reaction channels and going off on your own beezers, saying that they're disloyal if they watch somebody else. Yet look at this garbage. This is garbage. You coming live in the dark is garbage. What is this nonsense? This is nonsense. This is what you expect people to subscribe up to and to pay memberships for. Garbage. Straight trash. This is straight trash.
My games account, hello, Dog Paws. Jack Metcalf, Tammy. Hey, Minna.
And I'm going to say the same thing to you that you say to all of us reactors. Cam up. Why didn't you cam up?
You're in the darkness, so I'm just here to chat with you guys. Hidden Sapphire. Yeah, when you just don't feel too great. It's late. Hi, Emma. I support you. Thanks, Scapegoat.
You just want attention from your beezers. Boo hoo, I feel sick. I feel sick, everybody. Feel sad for me. Even though I make myself sick. And some of you help me get sick because you send those fan sponsorships for food. You help make me sick. I'm going to get on camera and complain about getting sick. I got a food addiction that's out of control. No, that can't possibly be the reason why I might be sick. But I want sympathy right now. It's late. And Salah's not touching me. He's not giving me attention. So I want attention from all of you. I want you to be concerned for me, even though I'm not concerned for myself, obviously. Cry some more, Chantal. Cry a river.
Very mysterious. Whenever you're not feeling good and you don't want to get all dressed at all. And, you know what I mean? VSC. No, I'm not feeling down, like physically not well. I have a reason, but I don't really want to tell.
I really don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. Even though you don't have to. You didn't have to open your mouth. You're going to talk about it. Because you're gross like that.
Thank you, Rima. That's nice of you. Thank you, Emma. Hi, Tammy. Thanks, Tammy. You're eating lemon pepper hot wings. Oh my gosh. Hey, Rebe. Valley. I've been watching Devour Power on TikTok, and it's the worst thing you can watch when you're like trying not to eat at night. Oh my gosh. I want a friggin' chicken parmesan hoagie. Sleepover.
See what I mean about her like going and watching things that she really shouldn't watch? So she'll go and watch the reactors on purpose and get herself all kinds of fired up and mad. She's a food addict. She knows she's a food addict, and she purposely triggers herself to eat. When really what she should be doing is staying away from things that she knows are going to trigger her to eat. She goes on TikTok and looks at food videos. And she knows what that is going to lead to. She sets herself up for failure each and every time.
No, Samoan, not bowel. Related this time. Hey, SB. Hippie Sunshine. No, it's not about, like, it's not Salah. It's like something physical, like with health. It's not.
Why do I have a feeling she's lying to us? I think she's lying. Because she's done live streams. I'm just going to say it. I don't even care. And I'm sorry if it comes out raw. Listen. Ladies. All my ladies out there. All of you lovely, lovely, intelligent ladies. Question for the ladies. If you had a golf ball sized boil on your kitty cat, would you be driving all over town? Like seriously driving all over town like she's been doing? Going shopping at Sephora? Walking around? Would you be able to? Because you know that's got to be uncomfortable. Be walking around Sephora, sitting in a car with a seatbelt on. Wouldn't that be uncomfortable? To have any kind of contact with that area? Any kind of rubbing going along with that area? I would think that'd be excruciating. And yet I didn't see any evidence of something being wrong with Chantal during those lives. I think she's lying. Straight up. I think she's lying. Ain't no way you can do the things she's been doing the last few days and not be screaming in pain the entire time. This whole boil thing, I think it's a lie. She a lie.
Don't make me hungry. I know. There's a Megan too. Ronnie. Thanks.
You know what? I'm going to stop it right here because I'm going to go look something up. Give me just a second. Okay. I just want to pull something up real quick. We're going to stop the screen on the lying liar who lies. And let's go back. Let's go back, YouTube. We want to go back. So, a golf ball sized boil on her kitty cat, she said. Is that what she said? That's what she's claiming. All right. Something like that takes time to get to that size, yes or no? I would think that would take some time for a boil to go from small to extremely large. What was she doing? Let's see. Just a day ago, she was walking around Sephora. Again, if she had a boil like that on her kitty cat, she would not be able to walk. So the day before that, 3 days before that, she was driving around, mocha time. Any mention of the boil? Was she wincing in pain? No. Here we go again on Eid. She was at home, no mention of it there. Oh, look, the weigh-in and cleaning. She's moving all around the apartment, bending over and all that nonsense. Which, if you got a boil like that, you can't do that. She's at home. 12 days ago, she was waking up, hijab shopping. So she was doing quite a bit the last couple of weeks. She was going out. She was doing stuff. What about these videos? Okay, these are all eating videos. They don't count. But you get my point. You get my point. She's a lying liar who lies. Ain't no way, Chantal, you could have a boil the size of a golf ball on your kitty cat and be over there driving around Kuwait to go get your food, go shopping at Sephora, cleaning your doggone house. You wouldn't be able to do it. Sorry. No, don't believe you. Don't. You're just telling a story to be gross, you liar. But keep going.
SSB. It's hard on the internet, you know? Living eye roll. Nice. You can do those last 20 minutes. What's this? Show. You must have a big zit. I don't think that would make me feel unwell. Hope everything is okay. Your pain. Oh, sorry you're in pain, hippie sunshine. Good kindness.
And by the way, look, I don't know how long it would take for a boil to go from small to extremely large on Chantal. Like how long that would take. It would take a few days, a week, 2 weeks. But if she's someone that she goes from like nothing to this big within a matter of a couple of days, she really does need to go to the hospital because that's just not normal.
It's been okay. Always in here. Yeah, positivity is the key, you know? Yeah, it's gonna be, wait. Oh, start a poll. No. How do I write something? Hey, Blue Lace. I want to put like a pinned message. How come I can't? A pinned message so that I can,
One more moment. I'm going to go post something on Twitter about that. Okay, I'm back. I just want to go post some stuff on Twitter. Let's keep going.
you know, let you guys know it's going to be dark today. Yeah, Nina. Jasper's one day at a time. Lorraine, you're cooking chili. Yeah, you can't see me this stream because I'm in my bedroom without a hijab. I'm just, not dressed appropriately for the camera.
Well, considering the hour, perhaps you should be in bed sleeping versus being up and talking to people. Maybe that's what you should be doing. Getting some proper rest so you can wake up in the morning, take a nice shower, put on some clean clothes, have your energy. You won't have the huge eye bags happening on your eyes because you got them because you're tired, because you don't sleep. Do things the right way, foodie.
You're cooking a chili. What kind of chili? Turkey chili con carne? You like my music video? I threw that baby together in like a minute and a half. Can you tell?
Yeah, we can. It sounded like a song that was thrown together in a minute and a half. It was badly done. It was poor. It was sloppy. It hurt my ears. And Chantal, you putting things together quickly that's a story of your life. You don't think about anything. You don't plan anything. You don't do quality work. All of your work is sloppy. And you wonder why you're not getting out of life what you want.
Foodie Beauty in the dark after dark. Yeah, Trixie, nice to see you. Bedroom bees. Yeah, Kiki, I'm just sealing. Lorraine. No, you guys, I'm in the dark on purpose. No, Faye, Salah's with his other wife right now. You're making jalapeno poppers? The music video is funny. I like to make you guys laugh at me. Hey, Ava, nice to see you. Rebbe, nice to see you too. Long time. Other wife. Will think Foodie is stealing her style with being in the dark. I barely do this. I'm gonna go to bed soon, I think so. It was cute and funny. Thanks, Karen. I got sass. Spaghetti, meatballs, and garlic bread. Yum. Hey, YouTube lover. Someone's gonna think you're being serious. Of course. I fell asleep over listening to a song called Fakaruni by Kuthum. Wow, like you're Mr. Bazid, you're really into Arab culture more than me. That's like it's so cool. Uh it's like 1:30 here. Were you just lonely? Well, if I don't go live for a little bit, I feel, weird.
Well, that's because the only interaction you have is with people on YouTube. If you had people to talk to off of YouTube, that would be much more balanced. But the only people that talk to you, that want to talk to you, are the people on YouTube. And you need constant attention, Chantal. Constant. I mean, you're a person that you can't get too much attention. You could be surrounded by a million people, that still wouldn't be enough. You want too much attention. You want attention all the time. And yet you won't seek out different forms of attention. So you put the need for attention on your audience. They have to keep you entertained. They have to keep you company. They have to care about you. You ask far too much of them.
I miss you guys after a while. You made pulled pork style tofu. Yum. Hey, Mish. Church basement garlic bread. You know what? I like tofu actually. Yeah, we watched a movie called The Crazies. Do you guys remember that movie?
I will warn you guys, there's a lot of boring parts in this live where she's just rambling about nothing. And I know this because I kept peeking in on the live to see if was she gonna rage. Yes, I was checking to see if she was gonna rage because I didn't know. I had no idea. Frenchie was live, and for the first time she was doing the membership thing, and people were like signing up left and right. And I know that Chantal was probably watching and punching the air. And I figured she would probably come live while Frenchie was live in Rage. She did go live, and I'm like, there it is. She's got to go live while Frenchie's live. But she just ended up being really boring. So I was just sitting there with my hands in the air going, so what was the point of you coming live again? Um, filed that in the folder of things that don't make sense. Like, she seems like she's very subdued, though, like she's under the influence of something. But I just didn't understand her thinking of, I'm going to go live while Frenchie is live, and I'm going to be boring at the same time. And I did take note of the amount of people in Chantal's live. She had about 250 people, which is not good. That'd be great for a really small channel, but for her, that's horrible. She's losing people left and right.
I don't know if it's Wes Craven. I think it is, but I'm not sure. Ugh. So I got.
If you want to know why there weren't as many people in your live, Chantal, it's because of this. You come live, you have your camera off, and it's boring. You just want to sit there and talk about food and movies. And when is the last time you've had, like, say, 1,000 people in your live when you were raging? Do you see the difference in the numbers? When you're boring and you want to talk about boring stuff, people are not as interested. But then when you kick it up a notch and it's interesting, more people get interested and they stick around. But they're not going to stick around if it's boring.
My little background fireplace going. I'm just sealing. You feel weird if you went live? Oh, nice, Samir. I'd be missing you too, Lauren. Hey, Lorraine. Oh, thanks, Kindness First. Hey, Belle. Kind of cool me. I've seen Creep 1 and 2. Salwa Balder's live. Yeah, she doesn't go on camera, eh? Prepare to wake up to 10 reaction videos tomorrow morning about you saying Salah as another wife. They already say that. Because I'm not hijabi kitten. What? I love the crazies. You watched it on vacation at the lake and it made it scarier. Yeah, it's pretty good. More than I remember.
Blah, blah, blah.
For the spoiler. Hey, Mags. Oh, yeah, Val Kilmer. I liked Tombstone. My favorite Val Kilmer was Batman Forever. That's my favorite Batman. It has the best soundtrack. It has that ba-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya.
Oops, sorry. Oh, no, we're not doing that. I can't do that. I got nothing against Pink Floyd, but we can't do that. Copyright. No. No, I hit the wrong button. I am sorry. I love Pink Floyd, but we can't do that in the React video. They'll hit me with copyright, son. Heck no. Nope, we're going to keep going.
Hey, Mags. Oh, yeah, Val Kilmer. I liked Tombstone. My favorite Val Kilmer was Batman Forever. That's my favorite Batman. It has the best soundtrack. It has that ba-ya-ya-ya-ya-ya. Are you trolling? Hey, Leslie Cat.
Yeah, in this live, it was really weird. I think that she was perhaps under the influence of something. She was hyper, and all of a sudden her nose is all stuffed up. And she swears that she's got allergies to Julia, but yet her nose isn't stuffed up all the time and her being around Julia so much. It only happens at certain times. And I remember all the way back during Crackhead Olympics, when she would go party with Natter and they would do the party favors like the Coca-Cola, her nose would get all stuffed up and her voice would get weird because the Coca-Cola drip in the back of her throat would drip down and irritate her throat. And then she'd be all about that life of ice and drinks and ice cream when it was really bad. So what did you take today, Chantal?
My day was all right. Hope you guys had a good day. Wasn't very eventful. Just did things around the house.
And then you're going to reveal to us in the live that you've got a big boil on you. I'm sorry, if I had a boil that size down there, I ain't moving. I ain't doing housework. Screw you. No, that would hurt. I'd be going to the hospital and getting that fixed. But I'm not going to do things to make it feel worse and put me in pain.
Okay, no spoilers. Let's start with the video.
And another thing, Foodie says she doesn't like pain. She doesn't like to be uncomfortable. I would think a golf ball sized anything in a place it ain't supposed to be would be uncomfortable. So why ain't she doing something about it?
Of her son, Dr. Ahmed. I said, of course. Oh, her son's a doctor? Mashallah. Hey, green grapes. Hello, kind heart. Yeah, I'm not on camera today. Dana Robbins. I want to see the woman in the yard, too. Salah's okay. He's playing his game. He usually plays his game when I go live. Hey, Maxine.
How sad of a life. Not that there's anything wrong with having a boyfriend or a girlfriend that's a gamer. You know, gamers got a game. And sometimes you game late at night. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's just, that's all he wants to do. He does not want to be around Foodie. He prefers to be in the room gaming. He does not want to be around her. Either he's off with other people or he's gaming. But obviously she is not his favorite person. Not that I could blame him. But it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock at night when she did this. And he's gaming. He's not spending time with her. What a lovely fake marriage you have, Foodie.
Layla.
You spend more time apart than together. You paid $9,000 to be lonely in a whole nother country. Congratulations. You get the stupidity award.
Tiffany. What? Who's saying it opened already? I thought it was opening. I didn't know it was open. No, I haven't tried it yet. I bet you there's new. You know what? I bet you. Oh, that's so awesome, Samir. You made so many good friendships. I'm happy for you. Yeah, I'm sealing.
You see what I mean? How boring it is? We can just skip ahead. I don't feel bad about that.
Mental health improved from doing the fast. I don't know though. Oh yeah. Steven Sushi's ranch was.
I have a question, not for Chantal. I know she's a food addict. I know she is. I got a question for the Beezers. Like, what is y'all obsession with food? Why do y'all keep bringing up food to her? You know she's got an issue with food. She doesn't need to be triggered. Why are you bringing up food? Is because she's talking about food? Do y'all come in the chat without eating first, and you guys are like hungry, and you're thinking about food, and you're thinking about food you're going to eat? What is the issue? Why is it that some of you come in a chat and you insist on talking about food, knowing that she is going to get triggered to eat? What's up with that?
So good. He said he got better. I didn't really follow too much of him. He looks ripped. He was tubby a little bit. But water fasting? Is that my picture? That looks like me. Yes, and Vanilla London Fog. But I don't remember which picture. You guys are friggin' crazy finding pictures. My stomach can't handle coffee. Must be nice. Yeah, me neither.
All the heavy breathing. You hear her? Why are you breathing heavy? You're laying down. Why are you breathing heavy, Chantal? Good God.
Is that a movie, Hey Breezy, that you have? Hey, don't pick on plain cheeseburgers, you friggin' jerk. What the hell's wrong with you? Were you dropped as a kid, Milky? Be nice. Do they have lobby in Kuwait? My nan swore by it for every illness. It's a kind of stew. Lobby? Tracy! Yes, I am. Thanks for telling everyone. There's nothing wrong with that plain cheeseburgers. You're a quarter pounder with cheese. um, plain cheeseburgers the best. I know. I know, YouTube lover. Quarter pounders are the best. Jesus saves because I have to cover the camera. If you can get gunpowder tea, that's the best. What is that? Hi, Jesus. Oh, Alexandria. Cool.
See what I mean? Boring chat.
Fluff power. Hello. My kids can eat 3 apiece. I could eat the whole bag. It doesn't.
You know what? I'm just going to keep scooting ahead. Hold on a second. This might be the part where she's talking about the boil.
You're just worried about, oh, my breathing? When you shaved your hair live, it was so freeing. Yeah, because I was tired of the hair fibers.
Actually, I don't think it was you that was tired of the hair fibers. As I remember it correctly, it was Natter who was tired of the hair fibers because you would buy the hair fibers and just like, put the hair soot on your head so much that when you went over to his house, he got sick of you laying down and then the hair fibers would stay in the sheets. They would stay in the pillowcases. That's why you started wearing wigs. Because the hair fibers were expensive. You would get like a can and just go through it and buy another can and go through it. And that's an expensive thing. And so you would get the wigs instead. So at first you were wearing the hair fibers. And then you got to a point where the hair fibers weren't working so well and you used more. And then Natter hated it.
They do get a bit thicker. My mom shaved my sideburns as a kid, and I have so many baby hairs lining my whole forehead. Yeah, but that's probably cute, Breezeth. In terms of widow's peaks, you and Salah's kid wouldn't stand a chance. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. Can you imagine the friggin' widow's peak we would have? I do my whole hair because you know why? I find when I dye my hair like a darker color, it looks nicer, like, and I don't know, it looks fuller and shinier after I dye it. Yeah, I could dye my hair pink if I want. Thicker than my country accent. Can't stand your peach fuzz.
Chantal, why can't you tell the truth? You're bald underneath the hijab. You don't have any hair. You keep your head shaved. Even if you try to grow your hair out, you've got bald patches on your head. And that's why you shaved it in the first place. Why are you trying to lie to people and say you've got a full head of hair when you don't have it?
Hide from my boyfriend and shave them. Vampire child Eddie Munster. Ladies, it would be. I love his widow's peak. I know it's like pronounced, but
this is the content that you want people to subscribe to. This is the content that you want people to get excited over. This is the content that you are saying to people, you can't go to the reaction channels and watch them and be entertained by them. You should stay right here and watch me. At the same time, you're doing this rubbish, this absolute YouTube trash of coming online. You won't even cam up. A blank screen. I'm going to do a monetized stream, y'all, and I expect you to get memberships during the stream, and I expect super chats. At the same time, I'm not even coming on camera and showing myself. All you get today is my voice. But I expect the money anyway. I expect compensation anyway. You're telling your beezers you are not allowed to go anywhere else. You got to stay with me. But if you stay with me, this is the kind of garbage that I'm going to serve up to you. Nice.
What kind of hair do you guys prefer on if you're a guy on women, if you're a woman on guys? I like dark, thick black. Like lots of hair. I'm sorry, no offense to bald men. I don't like bald men at all. Bleach the peach fuzz. Those widow peak jeans are strong. I'm not sad, Rosa. I just don't feel well. Try Olaplex? I think I tried that once. Mullets for everyone. Dark, thick, and curly. Thick, dark. I like it all. Me too. Thick, dark, black. I don't like bald, Bally. Thick and black. Yes, Lily. Blonde? Bald men kind of fun. There's always one of you guys that like the bald. You like dark hair, Tracy? Pink Smarty? Half bald. Dark hair, yeah. Why the lights are out? Because I'm sealing. Thank you, Kimmy.
Because she wants to make money. She wants to make money. And she doesn't want to be bothered to get up and get her clothes on and fix herself just to turn her camera on.
Megasaurus, right? Man bun. Bald man with thick dark beard. Like Keemstar. Okay. As long as he has hair. It seems like most women prefer dark hair on men. Yeah, most in the chat, eh?
Okay, you know what? Like, why is she even talking about this? Goodbye.
Boyle. UTI. We can't get Twizzlers. I can't find Twizzlers here. What will we do with you? You make one guess. Well, I'm not in a good health condition, so. That's your addiction? Yes, you do, probably. Yeah, I have a giant abscess or something. I don't care if people make fun of me, whatever.
You know, Chantal, I know boils can happen for all kinds of reasons. Could your frequent occurrences of boils have anything to do with the fact that you just don't bathe? You refuse to take a bath or a shower and take care of your hygiene? Is that why they keep coming back up? Because you ain't cleaning the parts you're supposed to?
Oh, nice, Amir. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. The exact same spot as the last place. Remember I had one in Thailand, and I had one another time. It's right. Okay, how do I describe this? It's right.
You know, I'm just letting you guys know, my spidey sense is going off. She's describing this thing in all kinds of detail. And again, I think it's a fake, phony story told to gross people out. Because there ain't no freaking way that you can have a boil on your lady parts and be walking around, driving around, shopping, cleaning your house with all that going on without wanting to scream in pain. Ain't no way. Nope, don't believe you, Chantal.
Where your inner thigh starts, and the pubic area starts, like right there.
That would make it more painful. Right there in the crease where the leg and the kitty cat are, like the rubbing, the friction, and you were moving around and doing the shopping and the cleaning and you weren't screaming, you a big old liar.
I think it's because, like, I don't know. It's like hot, and I always wear undergarments, always. I know, might be I don't know what it is, an ingrown hair. I don't know. Yeah, because it rubs in that area. But it always come back. It always comes back in that same area. Hey, Missy Med. Usually, the two times I've had it, I know it's gonna come because it gets sort of tender and like sore, and then it grows in the next few days, like about 3 or 4 days, and it's very big, like the size of maybe a little bit smaller than a golf ball, and it's not white, it's like purple.
Hold on. Okay, YouTube, I just did some research. Look, I don't know what's going on with Chantal, like what's going on down there, if she's lying or if she's telling the truth. With Chantal, you never can tell. Do I think there's a huge chance that she's lying to us? She's just making stuff up. Maybe she went on Dr. Google to find something that she could say was wrong with her and describe some symptoms to make it seem more real? Perhaps. But she's describing this thing that looks purple. And I would like to show you, because somebody in the chat mentioned it might be a carbuncle. I was like, what is that? I've heard of a boil. I don't know what a carbuncle is. Here's a definition of that. A carbuncle is a deep, painful skin infection that develops when multiple boils, furuncles, merge together. Carbuncles are primarily caused by the bacterium, ooh, a staph. This bacteria can enter the skin through a small cut, scrape, or hair follicle. Symptoms: a red, swollen, and painful lump under the skin, multiple pus-filled boils that may drain, fever, chills, fatigue. Those are the symptoms. The location: they can occur in areas where there's friction or sweating, such as back, neck, armpits, buttocks, and thighs. And then you get all the ways to treat them. Outlook: most carbuncles resolve with antibiotic treatments within a few weeks. However, if left untreated, they can lead to complications such as sepsis. Okay, down here. So a carbuncle is a collection of boils together. A carbuncle is a cluster of several skin boils, furuncles, that merge into a larger, deeper, and more painful infection, while a boil is a painful pus-filled bump that develops from an infection of a single hair follicle. So essentially, the carbuncle is just a bigger, nastier version of a boil. It's a collection of boils. Good to know. Learn something new every day. All right, Chantal, keep going.
Yeah, carbuncle, that's what it looks like. Got a baby powder. Yeah.
Well, if it's a carbuncle, that's quite serious.
Sometimes I forget to, and then I have this issue. Yeah, I let it, the first 2 times I never went to get medical attention for it. It just popped on its own. And I just let it drain over like a couple of days. And then it completely, like, it healed. Like, you couldn't even tell there was anything there. But I don't think that those 2 days it ever fully got out because, yeah, it's really, really, really painful. Like, I'm tired from the pain. Hey, cornbread, get it drained. I'm like, it's not draining. It's not popping on its own this time. So I'm debating.
Yeah, Rosa says they need to remove the sac. So like when you got a boil abscess thing, they got to remove like the core of it, or it's going to keep coming back.
Having Salah take me to the friggin' hospital again.
You know, Salah is about over her. Like every time he turns around, she's got to go to the hospital. It's because she doesn't take care of herself. She doesn't take care of her health. Constant hospital visits with this one. It's never ending.
Yeah, the one in the villa. Yeah, there was like a sack they had to. Oh, I don't want to go. The worst pain I've ever felt in my life was a lancing. It's so bad. I don't know if it's a boil, an abscess, or a carbuncle.
Well, you need to get it looked at to see what you're dealing with.
Hot compress. It's painful to walk, to sit. He's simply ravishing. Hydrodentis suppurativa. Did you have to get it Lance? Yeah, I would, Lily. I would feel better, I know. Because when it pops, I feel better instantly. Go to the hospital. Yeah. Fupa folds. Oh, this Fupa's an annoying. No, but I took like warm showers, but hydrodenitis. Okay, I have to remember that term because I need to look it up. When you were telling the story about getting one drained in the ER, oh my gosh, Kay. I almost passed out. Once the sac is removed, it shouldn't come back. I don't know if I have a fever. I don't feel like I do. Hey, Scrange. Oh no. 11 of them, Stephanie? What? That's the thing. I don't want to go if it's a male doctor. Because when I went to the ER last time, it was a male Egyptian doctor, and I don't want to go. But they didn't have to see anything. Inguinal area? You know what I mean? Like right where your, area starts and the leg starts, the inner thigh. I don't feel well. I feel like not well. And it's painful. I'm going to ask for a female. The good thing is that there's women areas and male areas.
You know, Chantal, you're over here, you're telling the chat all about what's wrong with you. And I get it. Some of them do care about you and they're like, do this, and do this. But hey, chat, let me just point this out to you. Not a single one of you in the chat are doctors. And even if you are, she is not your patient and you can't see what's going on. You can't diagnose her. So is it wise to give her medical advice about, oh, wait a couple of days and go ahead and pop it, Chantal? What if it's something serious? What if there's some kind of bacteria in there? If you pop it, it's going to make the situation worse. She needs to go to a real doctor who can take a look at it and see what's going on, if she even has one to begin with. Because I do have my doubts that she might be straight up lying because she was shopping with this thing going on. She went to Sephora. She went to go shopping for a new hijab. She's gone out for food. She was cleaning her house, and I did not see any hint of pain from this woman when she should have been screaming.
Black drawing salve. Cornbread. What's with this cornbread everywhere? Thanks, Tiffany. It's okay, guys. I guess I feel like it's just gonna keep coming back periodically, maybe until I get it properly, like, removed. And then I'll probably need antibiotics because I'm diabetic. So you don't want to play with infection, right? So hold on a second. My chat is bugging. Have you had cellulitis before? No, I never had cellulitis. I don't know. Because it's kind of like sore. Like this sore area is growing. It's getting bigger.
That means it's infected. That means it's infected.
I don't know how they form. I think maybe just like a warm area and like I shave a lot around that area.
No, you don't. You a lie. You don't shave around that area. You can't even reach that area. And I'm not being mean saying that, Chantal. I'm saying that because that's what you told us. That you have trouble seeing your private parts. You get problems with reaching down there due to your size. You got little stubby arms. You don't shave down there. What are you talking about?
So maybe like an ingrown hair. Yeah, maybe I should go to the hospital. Yeah, I'm like breathable undergarments. Free the food. I'm not eating anything. People are laughing at my boil. I've had it for this is like the 4th day. But it grew like it started small, Scrange, like a small little bump, and now it's like huge. Use a beard trimmer? Really? Infected ingrown hairs, yeah. Hospital bees. Yeah, I have to go. I don't know, Lorraine. Haters. In my country, they say boil is a blood infection. Ew. Yeah, it's back. It's a little smaller than a golf ball, but it's huge. Hey, J-Dot. Cellulitis. I don't know why I tell people these things, but...
Because you want people to feel sorry for you. When you're the one with the problem. Instead of telling your chat about this problem, which they can do nothing about, why not go to the people that can help you treat the problem?
You guys have some good advice, too. Could turn septic.
Like, what exactly were you hoping for this day? That people will feel sorry for you and give you super chats over a boil? Was that the plan? That was a bad plan.
See, the reason I didn't go yet to the hospital
is because you're stupid.
Julia, hydradenitis. Super. Okay. I'll remember. I'll just type Hydra and it will come up on Google, I think. I don't know what a spider bite looks like, Reason. Andre Marie, it's like right where the thigh, the inner thigh starts and the pubic area starts, like right in that area.
Here's my point of view. Look, woman to woman, Chantal. If you don't care about your private area, then I don't care. Understand? I don't care. You should care first before anybody else about your health down there. You don't care, then I don't care.
On the side. Yeah, that's what I mean, Scrange. Like that's why I didn't go to the hospital yet, because I've had this twice already and it's always popped on its own. But I don't know if it...
What is wrong with you? Like something is seriously wrong with you. That you're getting multiple boils allegedly in that area, and to you it's normal. It's not normal.
Fully not taint. No. You're funny, Missy Med. 4 days is nothing. Maybe I should just wait. I don't know. Like take my temperature. It won't.
Chantal, look. Door number 1, you're lying about the boil. Door number 2, if you're not lying about it, if you do have a boil that big, and if you're waiting to see, will it pop on its own? If you wait, the point where you're waiting to see, do I have a fever? When you have a fever, that means your body is fighting is fighting an infection. It might be too late. You're an idiot if you're waiting for things to get to that point before you go.
Go septic. The last few days, like the last times I've had it, it went away okay. It was really gross. Like the stuff that comes out of it stink.
Okay, I don't want to hear this part again. That's nasty. Let's get past this.
Oh yeah, Megasaurus. Ugh. Hey, Teardrop! Yeah, I have a carbuncle abscess, something. I don't know what it is. Dinner time. Country fried carbuncle with gravy. The way I'm covering my camera, I couldn't see the chat. Really, Scrange? I don't want to get them lanced. I want that to be last resort.
Why? You'd rather just let it burst on its own and ew. If you get something lanced at the hospital, that means it'll be properly cleaned out. It won't keep coming back, you big idiot. You've got to take out the core of the boil or abscess in order for it to completely heal and it not reappear.
Versed? Inner thighs losing weight. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because when you're overweight, not to be gross, but you have more flesh and you have more areas that the friction and everything, you know. Hey, Gulabi. I might have to for a big giant. What is it called? Hydrodentis serpativa carbuncle. Foodie, let's just call it a boil. Owl, it's so painful down there. I don't want anyone to touch me like right now. It's bad. So yeah, naturally, like it's
Everybody calls Foodie a Funkle baby, so I guess she's got a Car-Funcle. Can we call it a Car-Funcle?
it even hurts to go pee. Like it's just bad. I had a boil in my lower back when I was like 13, and it's right where my pants line hit. Mom got black salve and covered it with a bandage, and it shrank. What is black salve? I gotta look this up. I usually deodorant and powder, yeah. Beautiful biracial bonus boil. That's a bummer. Yeah, it really is. Love notes for TLC. Boil popping would be good. Oh, no.
Okay, is there anything else like this boil talk? Look, it's something different to talk about, true, but it's actually kind of gross. Let's get past this boil talk.
When it busts.
Oh God, she's still talking about
the raw potato. I think I heard of that.
I'm tired of hearing about her I'm tired of hearing about her Car-Funcle. I know it's a carbuncle. We're gonna call it a Car-Funcle in honor of Foodie. Because it belongs to her. We've already named her Fupa Gunther. We got to name this boil Car-Funcle for the Funkle baby.
Yeah, I should check my sugar. I'm due to check it. It's been a little elevated since this. We're not in the purse, Sarah. Why is it dark? I know what you're going to ask. Someone else tell us. I need to pin a comment. I need prayers, please, for my carbuncle.
You need a hospital, not prayers.
No, I don't want to go out.
Y'all, the longer she keeps on with this, the more that I'm convinced that she was just feeling sorry for herself. She was feeling lonely. and she was trying to find some new way to get money out of people. She wanted to come online with a sob story about, oh, I have this huge carbuncle, and get people all worried. And she might have been hoping that they might send her money through PayPal to go to the hospital to get the carbuncle removed, even though there's no proof she actually has it. Were you trying to scam people with something fake wrong with you, Foodie? Was that what you were doing? I'm going to come online late. I'm going to hit up my Beezers late night. I'm going to cry and whine about this thing going on with me, how much pain I'm in, and hope they give me money. Yeah, I think that's it.
Dang nabbit juice. No way. Did you, Lorraine? Hey, Vanessa. Just walk and move carefully to reduce pressure. Juice. Juice is loose.
Now, she's not going to move carefully. Chantal could have a carbuncle or a boil on her kitty cat the size of a volleyball. And if she's feeling in the mood and she wants to go get her food, she'll figure out a way to do it. Best believe that. Ain't nothing going to keep her away from her fast food.
Oh my gosh, Missy Med, yikes. Thanks, Tiffany. Thanks, guys. I have a boil, Sarah. The lobster mac and cheese. Carb-buncles. Oh no, it was my mac and cheese and bread and butter. I love my juice, case. Let me in. They opened the door of the apartment and they went, oh, it smells like farts. Really? Strawberries? Ouch. Why am I telling you guys these things? I don't know. That was a long time ago. So French onion dip is one thing for me. Oh. One of my least favorite signs of the zodiac.
Wait a minute.
Hug. I don't like hugging people, even in my family. My mom insists, but I don't like hugs. But with my sister, I just get the urge to hug her. Like I feel kind of like maternal as her older sister.
You bullied your younger sister. You put her in a dryer. You bullied her real bad.
Like, I don't know how to explain that. It's crazy how we just have like instincts for our families,
You have no instinct for your family. You go out of your way to embarrass your family.
Like I would like do anything for her, Having to grow up with a Scorpio and a Gemini is crazy. The one sign I get along the least with is probably a Virgo. But I did have a really good friend. I have a good friend who's a Virgo, actually. But male Virgos I don't get along with at all. My sister, we're 11 years apart. She's 30. And when she was born, she was 2 months premature. She was a preemie. I was one of the first people to see her. She looked like like I couldn't believe it was real. She was so small. She was 2 pounds, and she wrapped her little tiny ass.
You were jealous of your little sister because before your little sister came along, you were the baby of the family. But then when she entered the picture, she was the actual baby, and you acted out in so much jealousy.
Hand around my finger after being born, and it was like the cutest thing ever.
Well, then why did you bully her growing up if you felt that way, liar?
Aries, yeah. You're a Cancer, your mom's a Scorpio. Capricorn means horned goat. You love Aquarius. Peace was an Aquarius. Salah's a Libra. Um, Female Virgo and very misunderstood. You're Virgo, my sister is too. You're the exact opposite. Oh, really, Teardrop? You had to wear doll clothes? Yeah, she's a Libra, Tiffany. He's a Libra, Tiffany. Hey, Barbara. Capricorn represent. Your friend Chip? He's a Scorpio. Yeah, she was in an incubator. She was in
Okay, you're talking about little sister, which you did not like at all.
Story reaction channels lie about how you feel about her. Yeah, they say like that we hate each other, that my whole family hates me. It's like,
Wait, is she going after Capricorns? That's okay if she don't like Capricorns. We don't like her either. Are you insulting Capricorn, Chantal? That's all right. We don't like you either.
complete opposite,
You can't sit with us.
you know? I think because that person lied about me, like putting her in the dryer or whatever they were saying. I don't know. But yeah, as a teenager, I mean, she annoyed me a few times, but that's normal for your siblings to annoy you, but it wasn't anything major.
Boy, she's just like she was bored tonight, wasn't she? She's just rambling from one thing to the next.
Relationship with him, I don't know why. Like, I think it's just because like I felt abandoned, you know? I saw my dad probably like 5 years ago. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Tiffany. Yeah, I should before it's too late, huh? I don't even know. Like, that would be just so. I'm like afraid to. I'm not going to show you, hero. I don't regret it. Fluffalump. Yeah. That's how our relationship's always been. He'll reach out, I'll call him. But his like thing is like as an adult, you should make an effort to reach out to your parents. But it's like, oh, you have an estranged relationship with your siblings as well, really? Yeah, I'm like kind of estranged from like my dad's entire side of the family, but like I don't know.
This conversation is a bit weird. Let me tell you why. Because of all the ranting and hooting and hollering that she's done about, I need my privacy. I really need my privacy. I'm allowed to have my privacy. Chantal, right now, the way you're talking to your chat, you really should save that for a therapy session. Like, this all sounds like stuff that should be discussed with a therapist, not with a chat. And you should do it as Chantal, not Foodie Beauty. You would get a lot further if you did.
When I was a kid, I used to be really close to some of them, but I have a lot of cousins on his side of the family. No boil, please. Why not always be that honest? Like, what do you mean? I'm being honest. Like, I don't know if you guys mean if we're married or not. We really are.
No, you're not.
To be a parent is the most important job you will have in your life. It's the most difficult one. That's true. Yep. Oh, really, Lily? But I still call him dad. I don't call him by his name. I think that's a troll, Milky. Do you think your sister will ever make you an auntie? Honestly, I don't think so. She's 30. She doesn't really want kids. So, I kind of wish. Honestly, I would do anything for her. If she had kids, I would do anything for them. Like I would like move back, help her take care of them.
No, you wouldn't. Why are you acting like such a caring person? I would move back. I would take care of them. You can't even take care of yourself right now. And you're not the kind of person that I would trust to take care of children. If you're a great big toddler, you're selfish, you're short tempered, you're hot tempered, you would not be good around kids as a babysitter or a parent. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. I would do all these things for my family. Really? If you want to show the family that you're making some progress, that you want to be a good auntie or just a good daughter, take care of yourself. Stop coming home and being a problem and bringing your problems. I'll do this for my family and I'll take care of them. I think the family would be elated and over the moon if you just took care of yourself. That when you came home to Canada, you said to your mom, I got this, mom. I don't need any money, mom. I don't need a place to stay, mom. I got this. I'll handle it. I'm 40 something years old. I got this. I'll rent my own car. I'll rent my own place and I'll just come over for coffee and we'll talk like mother and daughter. But I'm not coming home like some 16-year-old needing everything from you. I think their heads would explode if you came home with the adult taking responsibility attitude.
Oh my gosh. Meat muffins. So all will think of his underbite. But you know what? Buster likes males. He gets along with males, not women. He's weird.
He just don't like you.
Thanks, Lorraine. Take care.
And we support Buster over here. Yes, we do. The way that I support Booger. I gotta love my Booger. But we support Buster. Yeah. We support all the lovely animals of Girl World.
Tramp beavers. Shay, that works well. It's summer. Yes, I do. I'm hot. This isn't going to help my boil. Your cat watches cat TV? Is it like birds and squirrels? Salah puts on like pigeon noises and she freaks out and runs around the house looking for the pigeons. I go, don't tease her. She wants to catch a bird.
Guys, it's going on 3:00 in the morning. Where are we at right now with the React? We are at an hour and 40. Is that enough? I think it's enough. I think so. You guys see what it is. You see what she's doing. She's not really talking about much. There's no like earth-shattering moments here. No groundbreaking information. So even if I miss even just a slight sliver of something, it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to cut it off here and upload it to YouTube. And I wish all of you a wonderful morning. And I'll see you guys a little bit later. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Good night, everybody. Bye.